YouTube fam, what is up? It's the Suga Show. We're here, live, at my fucking house. Speaking of the Suga Show, there's actually Schmo's coming over today. It's Wednesday. He's coming over to do a little, Schmo interview. So I'm thinking about fucking interviewing his ass. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just giving you guys a little update of the Suga life. Danny and I went to Vegas, did the VO2 Max at the UFC PI. That shit was fucking hard. I didn't really know what it was, so I looked it up that morning on YouTube. They're on a treadmill, and for the first 3 minutes, you run at like a 5.50 incline. Then after that, you do another 3 minutes, a little bit faster. After that, you do another 3 minutes, a little bit faster. So you're at 9 minutes, and then every minute it goes up, but the incline goes up and the speed goes up. So I was like telling myself, okay, push it to. I wanted to get to 20 minutes. I wanted to bad. But like fucking around 13, I'm like, holy fuck, my bitch ass legs are giving out. I went pee right before I was warming up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go pee real quick. Pissing fucking gold, not hydrated, like an idiot. And so I get to 16 minutes. I'm pretty tired. I'm like, fuck it, you're an animal. Let's go to 20. You gotta go to 20. You gotta make it 20. So I make it to 20 minutes, and my legs are like jello. So I think it ended at like 11.8, 3 and something incline. The dude Roman, the guy at the PI, he was super impressed, super jacked. He was like, damn, you, because you can tell when you, like, we're hooked up to a machine, and he can tell if we're pushing it past our limits or if we still have more to give. So he was super impressed, super like pumped. I pushed way past. So now he went through and sent me an email of where I need to have my heart rate to improve certain cardio, which helps me a lot because I use a heart rate monitor when I train. So there's the intensive endurance where my heart rate needs to be from 171 to 181 while I'm training. There's the extensive endurance where my heart rate needs to be 164 to 171, 2 to 3 times a week for 30 minutes in the zone. So yesterday I went to Voss and ran on the treadmill for 30 minutes and kept my heart rate at that pace, or at that heart rate. So that's going to help improve my cardio a ton. It's crazy because I've had like 15 fights down here in Phoenix, and every single fight camp, in my head it's like, okay, when you fight, your heart rate's skyrocketed. It's high as shit. 180, 190. Like, well, I have a high heart rate. Anyway, so, you always think, okay, well, when I fight, my heart rate skyrockets. So every workout I need to do, every time I get on the treadmill, every time in the gym, I need to push my heart rate and get as tired as fuck. And the more I'm learning, the more science I have around me, the apps, the heart rate monitors, the fucking Brandon, who's my strength and conditioning coach. I'm learning that that's not the case. That's not what you need to do. There's a time for that, but that's not what you need to do constantly. So I'm super excited to go into this fight, my next fight camp, and be able to have all these tools. And a lot of people don't know because I haven't really said much about it. But like when I fought Terry on Ware, I had a torn labrum in my right hip. It wasn't super bad, but it was still pretty bad to where like fight week it was fucking with me, and I couldn't. Like, Tim and I were walking outside of Vegas on the Strip, and it was bad to where we had to go home. And then my fight against Andre, I had that same tear in my hip, but worse. And then my foot was already fucked up before I completely broke it. So like I haven't had a healthy fight camp in the UFC. Like my fight camp before that wasn't good either. It was against Alfred. But that's how fight camps go. They're not usually going to just go perfect. But my fight before that, the David Nuzzo fight, I had a fucking awesome fight camp. And that's when that's the LFA fight, which is actually going to be coming out on Fight Pass soon because UFC bought LFA. So you guys will be able to watch that fight if you haven't already. It's the David Nuzzo. I'm sure you saw that knockout where I right head kick him to a spinning back. It's fucking beautiful. It's one of the, I think, sweetest knockouts. It's so technical in the way I spin and in the way I set it up because we were working on that days before. Like, I wanted to hit that. And then I actually threw that exact combo, that right head kick to a spin kick against Andre, but Andre hardly blocked it. Still fucked his fucking Andre little face up. So that was super interesting, going to Vegas. It was fun. We didn't do much. We literally went there for Thursday, Friday, did that. Had some hotel, Sizak. What? You know, hotels are sweet. I don't know why I like hotels. They're just fun. You just open up your door and they all look the same. You're just like, whoa. But didn't drink. I have a hard time drinking. If I'm gonna, I don't remember the last time I drank. But if I am going to drink, I don't know. I don't even know what the occasion would be. Maybe after my next fight, get a little buzz. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I don't. Yeah. So I just got done listening to the Israel Adesanya Joe Rogan podcast. That was a good fucking podcast. Israel's a smart motherfucker. I like how he's talking about, you know, you don't know. We're not taught how to deal with fame, and it's the fucking truth. And him saying he was depressed after his fights. Everyone gets like I listened to Michael Phelps talk about that after the Olympics. After every time you get depressed, going into depression, and it's true. You get a huge fight, you get all the stimulation, you get all the media. Fight week, even before fight week, all of it. Your brain just go, and boom, you fight, you peak, and now you're just like kind of like, all right, you go back home, and for some, I don't know what's in your brain and how it's just like so much chemicals going, and then after you're done, it drops. But I like how he saw a therapist, got some tools to help him get through it. I feel like that's what I've been working on too, is all those tools I've been doing: writing, journaling, reading, meditating. All those things are those tools to help deal with that stuff. But fame's a weird thing. I have like, well, after my couple fights, you know, I fucking skyrocketed, and not even super famous, but you definitely felt like, oh shit. But felt the drop off too, and it's fame's a weird thing. It's like it's definitely like I think Jim Carrey said it. I wish everyone could be rich and famous to realize it's not what they imagine it to be, or whatever that quote is. But he nailed it. Like, everyone should be rich and famous so they realize it's like, damn, it's not that fucking cool. Like, you're still a normal ass motherfucker. You're still a normal ass dude. You still deal with all the same shit everyone else deals with, just in a different way. So that's fame. But I am super excited to get back. Like, one of my favorite things about fighting is fight week, the media. The fight week media, the fans, that shit fucking fires me up. And I haven't felt that in a fucking while. So, I can't wait for that. Would love to get back on the Rogan after next couple fights, or next fight. Bust a couple fools up. Boom. It's interesting. I was watching, it's crazy to, like, striking. To be in a high level striker, I feel like so much to do with your accuracy. When Adesanya dropped Whitaker, he hit him right on the fucking chin. That's why I've knocked so many people out. I feel like, because I'm so accurate, and I can find your chin. I don't want to be hitting someone up here. Like, if you hit them here, it's fuck yeah. But if you can hit them right on their chin, that drops fools. So that's a fucking. It's a good skill to have, is being accurate. What did Connor say? Fucking power. I don't remember. Fucking some shit. But I think he said something like that. Timing beats speed. Fucking some shit. What the fuck did dildo say? Speaking of Connor, I'm not feeling like I used to be the biggest Connor fan. I used to fucking type in Conor McGregor interviews on YouTube. Watch every single one of them. Conor McGregor highlights. Watch every single video. Now I'm just like, he's punching old people in bars. So that's the fame I was talking about. That is exactly what the fuck I was just talking about. That motherfucker got it to his head, 100%. Like, if you listen to that Israel Adesanya part, like, he's not gonna be doing that shit. He's staying humble. He's staying real to himself. Like, I'm not like, if Conor fights Cowboy January 18th, will I be jacked to watch it? Yeah, probably, because the promos are gonna be so good. But it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be like when Conor fought Jose, or when Conor fought Chad, or Nate, or Nate. So, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be cool. The thing about getting on, people think it's good to get on the same card as Conor. And I disagree, and here's why. If I'm fighting, say there's another main event, and it's a pretty sweet main event, but it's not Conor. Conor's going to get all the attention, which is fine. But say I return on the same card. Well, where's the love of the Suga Show? But that's why I just gotta go out there and drop a motherfucker. But if someone Connor just gets all that attention, all the media, which is cool. That's fucking he's built himself up for that. But so I'd rather not have him. Okay, great. That's Chael's son, and fucking Chael. Chael's my favorite fighter of all time, and I'm not even saying fighter because of his style, but fighter as in he's just fucking character, dude. I went back and recently listened to his him and Joe Rogan. It's fucking always good. He's funny as shit. I'd like to get on that podcast too. He's funny. He's a smart motherfucker too. Okay, great. I always love reading the comments in his interview or in his podcast. They're fucking funny. Okay, great. Yeah, so hopefully still no news. January 18th will be fucking ideal. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys, I'm doing that quintet in December 12th in Vegas. It's it'll be on Fight Pass. It's a team jiu-jitsu event. So I'm on Team UFC. I think Rumble Johnson's on my team. A couple other guys. I don't know if they've announced them yet, so I'm not gonna say. But then there's Team UFC, Team WEC, Team Pride. And then I think there's another thing. I think there's 4 teams, 5 people. I think Nick Diaz is in it. But everybody, the list that I saw, I'm the smallest dude, and everyone else is fucking huge. Unless they add a couple more smaller guys, I don't know. But it's gonna be nuts. They're pretty much all high level black belts that are big. So, you can't count me out, baby. But it's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go in there. You know, obviously give it 100%. Try to choke a motherfucker, but it's gonna be a good time, regardless. Again, that's called Quintet. That's December 12th. Get a fucking me and Anthony Johnson on team, baby. Name a better duo. Shit, Lil Johnson, Big Johnson. You know, so that'll be fun. So yeah. If you guys, I liked how Chael does his fan questions. I don't know how to get the fan questions on the fucking screen. I'll have someone help me, but I like the idea of the fan questions. So if you guys got fan questions, put them in the comments. I'll read the comments, and if you're an asshole, I'll read it, and I'll get kind of sad. I'll say, you know what? You're right. I am ugly or something. So, deuces, cocksuckers.